So you're saying there are indeed like corporate challenges that are sort of curtailing the potential of game changers, and if so, can you give me some examples of what they might be in real terms in a business context today?
Well, what we've seen is that leaders of organisations understand the need for people that are going to make a step change in their business or make things happen in their business, but in reality they don't actually empower their managers through the corporate structure to allow them to do that. Mm-hmm. So it'd be all very well saying, go and find me these game change people, do something different with your department, do something different with your sector, just get some people that are going to change the landscape. But in reality, they're going to be constrained with, well, you need to make sure you hit these margins, these budgets, and equally they don't empower their managers to take risks. Because if someone hires somebody or promotes somebody or allows somebody to do something that's a little bit different and that fails, that then can block the copybook and when the next promotion round comes, right? So it's about empowering those individuals to manage these people and take a risk. And that unfortunately is the piece where organisations like Facebook and Google now. So Facebook is, I think it's think fast and break things is their attitude. You can't necessarily apply that to a more corporate environment, a more traditional environment.
What is the ideal corporate culture then for nurturing and developing game changers? How would you see that sort of play out in real terms?
I think it's too broad actually to go that route, and I think there needs to be some research around this. This is the next step for us. What we have here are anecdotal stories that give us some clues as to how game changers survive and thrive in corporate setting, and often what are the ingredients at a minute? The people we think of who are game changers who actually have an impact, that talent is recognised, so someone at a senior level sees it, irrespective of the corporate culture, and someone at a senior level not only sees it but thinks, I can use that capability somewhere. We have an issue, we have a problem, we need some development in this part of the organisation. How am I going to use those game-changing capabilities? So that's what we're seeing at the minute. I'm not necessarily sure that there needs to be a complete cultural transformation in order to help game changers to do their thing. But we do need to build up a body of research that gives some more definite recommendations on how corporations can do this.
Yeah, well, you've seen some things that have been done in the past. They're normally given special assignments or special projects, or this person that does things a bit differently might become the assistant or chief of staff to the CEO for a couple of years. They'll get spotted, but that always feels a little bit on the outside. A special project, or it's on the outside, so that does mitigate some of the risk of the business as usual. What we do with our framework when we sit down with clients is to start applying these, once you've assessed and selected these game-changing individuals that they believe to be, and we've put the thought and robustness behind that, then we apply them to corporate tasks, things that need to be done or changed. So that then gives it, yes, a sense of difference, but also it embeds itself into business as usual rather than being a separate project or a special project on the outside.